Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, Science Grade 4, Quarter 4, Lesson 1. Our topic is about soil. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competency. Participate in guided activities using simple equipment to compare different types of soil, including sandy, clay, silt, and loam, including comparing the ability of the soils to hold water, and participate in a guided investigation to identify the effects of different types of a soil on the growth of plants. For our content, of course, we have the soil. What is soil? Importance of soil for plant growth. Different types and characteristics of soil. And soil absorption capacity. Day 1. Let's have a short review. Today, we're going to explore Earth, different parts. We'll focus on the living ones, like the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land we stand on. Alright, class, look at this picture of Earth. Cool, right? Now, let's talk about it. I have some fun questions for you. Are you ready? Guide questions. First, can you describe the picture? The answer: it's a globe, a small model of Earth with land and water. Second, can you identify the Earth system for spheres? The answer: yes. Lithosphere for land, hydrosphere for water, atmosphere for air, and biosphere for living things. Number 3, can you describe lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere? What are their commonalities? The answer: lithosphere for land, rocks, soil, and mountains. Hydrosphere for water, oceans, lakes, and rivers. Atmosphere for air, oxygen, clouds, and wind. Common: they are all non-living parts of the earth. Number 4, can you give at least 3 non-living things that are found in our planet? The answer: rocks, water, and air. Day 1, Subtopic 1, what is soil? Lesson purpose. Provide the TWLH chart to the class. Tell the class that they will need to complete the table at the end of the class. To complete it, ask the students to fill out the table, particularly the T column, wherein they will write the things that they already know about soil, and the column W, wherein they need to write the things that they want to know about soil. Here's the table. First column, what we think we know, T. Second column, what we want to know, W. Third column, what we learned, or L. And last column, how we know, H. Look at this picture. Can you describe the given picture? So the picture shows soil. It looks brown and crumbly. Some parts might have tiny rocks, plants, or roots in it. Have you ever wondered how soil is being formed? Yes, soil is formed when rocks break down into tiny pieces over a long time. Plants, animals, and weather help in making soil too. Learn about what soil is made of, how it forms, the types of soil, and why is it important. What is soil? Soil is the top layer of the earth where plants grow. It is made of tiny rock pieces, water, air, and organic matter from dead plants and animals. How is soil formed? Soil forms from rocks breaking down over a long time. Wind, water, and temperature changes break rocks into tiny pieces. Dead plants and animals mix in to make the soil rich. Here are the types of soil. First, loamy soil. A balanced mix of sand, clay, and silt, perfect for most plants. Second, clay soil. Fine, tightly packed particles, holds water and nutrients but drains poorly. Third, sandy soil. Coarse and gritty. Drains quickly but doesn't hold nutrients well. Ideal for drought-tolerant plants. Fourth, silt soil. Fine, smooth particles, holds moisture and nutrients well but drains slower. Great for plants needing steady moisture. Why is soil important? Plants grow in soil and give us food. It helps build houses, roads, and bricks. Many animals live in the soil like worms and insects. And soil helps clean water by filtering it. Alright class, let's talk about soil. First, think about the soil you see around you. Have you noticed how soil is formed? What do you think happens to rocks, leaves, and other things in nature over time? Share your observations. Now, let's describe soil. What does it look like? Is it soft, rough, or sandy? Does the soil in your backyard look the same as the soil in other places? Let's compare. Why does this matter? Understanding how soil forms and what it's made of helps us see why it's so important. Soil gives us food, plants, and even clean water. And guess what? We need to take care of soil too. Let's learn simple ways to protect and conserve soil so we can keep it healthy for a long time. Unlocking Content Area Vocabulary. Unscrambled Word Game. Let's play an unscrambled word game. Rearrange the letters to form the correct word based on the given meaning. First, it is the loose particles that make up the surface of the earth. What is this? The answer is soil. Second, it is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. What is this? The answer, pollution. Pair up for a think, pair, share activity. Visit the school garden, observe the soil, and use the Venn diagram in Worksheet 1 to compare two types of soil you find. Afterward, share your observations with the class. Here are the questions. First, how would you describe the soil in our school garden? Second, what color is it? Are the particles big or small? And third, does it hold a lot of water or does it dry quickly? So here's the rubric guide in assessing the Venn diagram activity. So criteria: identification of elements, comparison, use of descriptive language, understanding of concepts, and neatness and organization. Good luck! And also, here's the scoring guide. 16 to 20 points, exemplary performance. 11 to 15 points, proficient performance. 6 to 10 points, basic performance. And 1 to 5 points, below basic performance. Worked example: soil. Soil is crucial in various aspects of the Philippines, influencing agriculture, economic activities, and environmental sustainability. Examples include the suitability of clayey soils in central Luzon for rice farming, sandy loam soils in Mindanao for banana plantations, and volcanic ash soils in Bicol supporting coconut cultivation. Soil quality is vital for backyard vegetable gardens, rehabilitation of mined areas, urban development in Metro Manila, disaster risk reduction in the Cordillera, and construction of aquaculture ponds in regions like Visayas. These examples highlight the multifaceted importance of soil in shaping the country's livelihood and ecosystems. Identifying the effects of different types of soil on the growth of the plants. Form 5 groups and assign roles to each member. Manager, red, leads the group. Speaker, blue, presents the findings. Director, green, guides the experiment. Reports coordinator, yellow, records observations. Worksheet activity. Students will work on Worksheet 2, identifying types of soil and analyze different soil samples. Perform and discuss. Groups follow the activity instructions and answer the worksheet questions. Presentation time. Each group shares their findings with the class. Slogan making activity. Form new groups of 3 and create a slogan convincing people to stop activities that pollute the soil. Write on a 1/8 illustration board. Use coloring materials to make it eye-catching. And grading and recognition. Slogans will be graded using a rubric and outstanding work will be recognized. Identifying the effects of different types of soil on the growth of plants. Objectives: at the end of the activity, the learners are expected to identify the effects of different types of soil on the growth of plants. Materials needed: different kinds of soil, clay, loam, and sand. Mungo seeds, 3 pots, and marker. Instructions: work in group. Together with your teammates, perform the activity. Fill 1 pot with clay. Label it as pot A. Fill another pot with loam soil or garden soil. Label it as pot B. Fill the third pot with sandy soil. Label it as pot C. Scatter mungo seeds on the soil of each pot. Make sure that the mungo seeds are distributed evenly on the soil. And here's the table that you need to answer. Sprinkle the pots for 1 to 2 weeks. Draw what you observe in the table below. Pot A, clay. Pot B, loam. Pot C, sandy. Here's the question. A. In which pot did the mungo seeds grow well? B. In which pot did the mungo seeds not grow well? C. Which kind of soil is best for growing plants and why? And number 9, you need to present your findings to the class. Good luck! For our synthesis, identifying the effects of different soil types on plant growth reveals a multifaceted relationship between soil characteristics and various aspects of the plant life cycle. The synthesis emphasizes nutrient availability, water retention, root development, soil pH, microbial activity, and the broader impact of ecosystems. It underscores the importance of considering these factors for sustainable agriculture, informed land management, and environmental conservation, recognizing the intricate interplay between soil and plants is crucial for making informed decisions that optimize plant health, foster biodiversity, and contribute to ecosystem resilience. And here's the rubric for assessing performance task 1, collection of soil. 5 points being the highest, 1 point being the lowest. For rubric for assessing performance task 2, slogan making. Criteria: clarity of message, appropriateness, visual impact, relevance, and cooperation. 5 points being the highest and 1 point being the lowest. Day 2, subtopic 2, different types and characteristics of soil. Simple soil and water experiment. Demonstration time. Pour water onto samples of sand, silt, and clay and observe what happens. Does the water soak in quickly or stay on top? Which soil holds the most water? And which one drains the fastest? Let's talk! Have you ever noticed different types of soil in your background or at the park? What kind of soil do you think is best for plants? And why do some places get muddy faster than others? Key takeaways from the activity. Loam soil is the best for plants because it has humus, which provides nutrients and helps hold just the right amount of water. Water is essential for plants to grow, but too much or too little can affect them. Loam soil helps balance this. Worked example. In the Philippines, various soil types play distinct role in agriculture and land use. Examples include clayey soils in central Luzon, ideal for rice cultivation, sandy loam soils in Mindanao, suitable for banana plantations, volcanic ash soils in Bicol, conducive to coconut farming, and silty soils in Cagayan Valley, favorable for crops like corn and vegetables. Other notable soil types include limestone soil in Palawan, alluvial soil in the Ilocos region, lateritic soil in eastern Visayas, peat soil in Agusan Marsh, and lapilli soil in Camiguin. Recognizing and utilizing these soils characteristics are crucial for sustainable and productive land management in various regions of the Philippines. Subtopic 3, Soil Absorption. Lesson activity, Sponge Relay, exploring soil and water absorption. Warm-up game, Sponge Relay. Divide the class into small groups and give each group a large sponge. Place a large tray or plastic sheet in front of each group to catch excess water. Explain that the sponge represents soil and the goal is to see how different soils absorb water. Learning through play. Introduce sand, clay, and loam soil, describing their characteristics. Each group gets small containers of different soils labeled sand, clay, and loam. Students dip their sponge into water and squeeze it over each soil type, stimulating rainfall. Observe how each soil absorbs or repels water and discuss findings. Discussion and reflection. Ask the students guiding questions. First, how does the sponge feel after absorbing water? Second, did all types of soil absorb the same amount of water? Third, what do you think happens when real plants are watered in these soils? Key takeaways. Some soils hold more water, while others drain quickly. Loam soil is the best for plants because it balances water and rain. Like soil, plants and animals need water to grow and survive. Worked example. Soil absorption in the Philippines is crucial for various applications, emphasizing its significance in sustainable land management. Examples include terraced farming in the Cordillera to prevent erosion, rainwater harvesting in Palawan to replenish groundwater, flooded rice paddy fields in central Luzon supporting rice cultivation, and urban green spaces in Metro Manila aiding in flood control. Mangrove ecosystems in Bicol contribute to soil stabilization, while soil amendments in Mindanao plantations optimize water retention. Wastewater treatment in Cebu employs soil absorption for purification, and disaster resilience efforts in Leyte integrate soil absorption principles to minimize the impact of heavy rainfall. These examples showcase the diverse roles of soil absorption in shaping agriculture. Water resource management and disaster preparedness in the Philippines setting. Activity number 3, comparing how different kinds of soil absorb water. Objectives: at the end of the activity, the learners are expected to compare how different kinds of soil absorb water. Materials needed: different kinds of soil, clay, gravel, loam, and sand. Water: 4 identical beakers, and stopwatch. Instructions: work in group. Together with your teammates, perform the activity. Put a cup of each kind of soil into a beaker. Pour 50 ml of water into each beaker simultaneously. Observe how the soil absorbs water. Use a stopwatch to record the time in seconds that it takes for the soil to absorb water completely. And complete the table below. Kind of soil is in the first column. We have clay, sand, gravel, and loam. Time it takes to absorb the water. You have to complete this column. Comparing how different kinds of soil absorb water. Comparing how different soils absorb water highlights distinct characteristics influencing water retention and drainage. Sandy soil with larger particles drains quickly but retains water poorly. Clayey soil, composed of fine particles, retains water well but has limited drainage. Loamy soil, a balanced mix, offers optimal water absorption for diverse plant life. Silty soil strikes a middle ground, supporting various crops. Peat soil, rich in organic matter, excels in water retention but can lead to water logging. Chalky or limestone soil provides good drainage, influenced by its alkaline nature. Volcanic ash soil efficiently absorbs water, promoting fertility. Recognizing these dynamics is crucial for effective land management, agriculture, and environmental preservation. Day 4. Learners' Takeaways. Concept map. Outline what you have learned using the provided concept map. So we have the soil. Under soil, we have characteristics, types, importance or uses, and conservation. Let's have first characteristics. Made up of minerals, organic matter, water, and air. Can be sandy, clayey, or loamy. Different colors and textures. Types: sandy soil, large particles, drains water quickly. Clayey soils, small particles, holds water well. Loamy soil, best for plants mixed of sand, silt, and clay. Importance or uses: supports plant growth. Used in farming and gardening. Provides habitat for organisms, and helps in water filtration. Last is conservation. Avoid deforestation. Practice crop rotation. Use compost and mulch. And prevent soil erosion. Let's have the lesson purpose, present the TWLH chart, and review what students wrote at the beginning of the lesson. Reflect and check. Were their answers in the T or what I know column correct? Did the lesson and activities answer their W or what I want to know questions? Complete the chart, the third column. Fill in the L, what I learned column with new knowledge. And write in H, how I learned it column to explain which activities help them understand the topic. Day 5. Formative Assessment. Directions. Read each question carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer in the space provided before each number. Number 1. Which of the following is not a characteristic of soil? A. Texture, B. Color, C. Weight, or D. Ability to hold water? The answer is letter C. Weight. Number 2. Mang Tino plans to use soil in his garden that has humus. What kind of soil should he use? A. Clay, B. Loam, C. Sand, or D. Silt? The answer is letter B. Loam. Number 3. Which type of soil can hold a lot of water? A. Clay, B. Loam, C. Sand, or D. Silt? The answer is A. Clay. Number 4. Which of the following statements is not true? A. The color of soil is due to the kinds of materials present in it. B. Black soil is rich in organic matter such as decaying plants and animals. C. Black soil is a very fertile soil. Or D. Red or brown soil contains iron and is as fertile as black soil. The answer is letter D. Red or brown soil contains iron and is as fertile as black soil. Number 5. Soil is also used as construction materials. Which soil is best used as construction materials? A. Loam and gravel, B. Sand and loam, C. Silt and gravel, or D. Sand and gravel? The answer is letter D. Sand and gravel. Number 6. Which type of soil is used for making pots? A. Clay, B. Loam, C. Sand, or D. Silt? The answer is letter A. Clay. Number 7. Which of these materials is biodegradable? A. Rubber, B. Metals, C. Tissue, or D. All of the above? The answer is letter C. Tissue. Number 8. Which of the following is considered a pollutant? A. Waste from mines and factories, B. Insecticides, C. Fertilizers, or D. All of the above? The answer is letter D. All of the above. Number 9. Which of the following practices does not show soil conservation? A. Observe proper waste disposal, B. Use too much fertilizer and pesticide, C. Use organic fertilizers made from biodegradable materials, or D. Protect the topmost layer of the soil by not digging unnecessarily? The answer is letter B. Use too much fertilizer and pesticide. Number 10. Soil is essential to A. Plants, B. Animals, C. Humans, or D. All of the above? The answer is letter D. All of the above. Maraming salamat sa panonood! Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!